What's going on to all of my Pisces out there? So let's get into it. So you have the Sun, the Fool, wow, the Five of Swords, the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and last but not least, you have the Star card. So, okay, so for you Pisces, right? A lot of you Pisces just kind of getting to know somebody in the early stages, and you kind of already was able to see that these people was wasting your time playing games with you. Um, the Five of Swords and the Fool represents they really think that they're that much better than you. You can't do any better. They're so much better than you. And then you have the Sun. You just did what it is that you had to do. You talked to them. They wasn't interested. So what did you do? You just like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. It is what it is. And what did you do? What did you do? You decided to move forward with your life. They may have been disrespectful to you, right? Telling you no and some other stuff. It wasn't just a no. They told you a lot of other things too. No, and the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune represents this being a situation for you where you need to understand that what you've got going on is you've got you've got a handle on your emotions, and I'm very proud of you Pisces because of the fact that you have a handle on your emotions, right? um Obviously you Pisces could have been wild and out, angry. You could have been upset. You could have been angry at the person. You could have said certain things. A lot of you Pisces decided to actually show restraint, hold back, and didn't say anything, just decided to go out quietly and leave these people alone. Excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune now is now about, so you Pisces essentially want to work on yourselves, right? There's this there's this new need for a focus. And the focus is essentially being in a situation where you really want to um kind of just regroup, be single for the time being, even though you could potentially still be talking to a lot of people. Sometimes too, it's very good to take a break too from just trying to get at people, trying to get at people, trying to get at people, because even sometimes even the best of us, right, who goes after, you know what I mean, who goes after stuff like this and doesn't necessarily mind getting rejected, right? That can get you upset a little bit or whatnot, right? So you have to understand that even the best of us, people better than me, right? Um, you have to kind of pay attention to that and not get so angry and kind of take a break, because what the break will do is, because like I said, after the summer, I spoke to total 40, 50, 60 people. Um, all of them thought again, I didn't have enough game, right? But again, it's the games that's messing people up. So I decided to stop really trying to approach people, and I still have people that I could have approached, right? Just approach. I still could have, of course, I still could have approached people, but I decided that, I didn't want to. Even when my dog was, you know what I mean, was like kind of, how when you have a dog, your dog can kind of have you meet a lot of people. And I've even had somebody tell me that when you have a dog, you end up meeting a whole lot of more people than you would normally meet on your own. And I was like, yeah, but even those people that my dog makes it easier for me to get to know, because that I have that way to talk to them. I still didn't even take that chance. And see, the thing is that the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups is about you. Pretty much, you Pisces need to understand that it's okay to kind of take breaks, relax, right? Chill out. If you want to continue to talk to other people, then by all means, still continue to do so. But just kind of relax and have fun, and don't necessarily put too much pressure on yourself, right? Part of the anger of not getting what you want is the anxiety of it. And again, you know, the dating pool is trash. I'll say that. So a lot of people think that they're better than what they actually are. And they're too high and mighty on their horse to admit that they are hurt when they don't necessarily get chosen, which is part of the reason why they play games in the first place. So the Three of Cups is kicking back a little bit, relaxing, chilling, having some fun. The Empress is right, is about don't even try to get to what I suggest is, and what the cards are saying, don't even try to get to know other people. Don't even try to do any of that stuff. Listen, just go ahead, do your thing, okay? Just relax, hang out with your friends, do what it is that you must do. Don't even worry about that. The reason why you shouldn't worry about all that is because you're going to end up burning yourself out, getting frustrated. You're going to end up missing the point of why you're doing it in the first place. The point, one of the points, is for you to become more comfortable with so-called rejection. And that understanding that, again, if you want me to help you with this, feel free to contact me for a relationship course. Pretty much, I break it down. A lot of times people don't necessarily understand what's going on. And if you really want me to simplify it for you, just kind of give you a skeletal structure of what's really happening out here, then please feel free to contact me through my website, contact me through my email, contact me through my Instagram, right? Because we really do need to get over the problem or the wall of getting into relationships. Look, if you want to be more successful, two people would be better than one person. It would build the wealth and the lifestyle that you want faster. But the problem is, you need to have people who actually want to be in a relationship. Otherwise, there's no point. So the thing is that the Ten of Cups represents, so what's next for you is understanding that, as for right now, give the relationship thing a rest. Even when you have people, the Star card, even when you have people trying to holler at you, you can still take their number. But you know, when you can, I say this: if you want to do a very advanced move, here's what it is that you can do. Right? Here's an advanced move. You can end up taking their number, right? Or you give them yours, right? More so, give them yours. And it makes it advanced because if they call you, remember, they called you. If they don't call you, or if they refuse, that lets you know that these people are into playing games. And that's one of the fastest ways for you to know if somebody is out here being real with you, or if somebody's out here playing games with you. That's one of the fastest ways, is for you to offer them your number. Say, hey, listen, can I give you, not I'm going to give you my number. Because if a person is really serious about being out here dating, what does the word or the way they're delivering it have to do with it? The overall message should be the most important thing. The bottom line is, you want to give them your number. Because see, you see way too many people who are in the game caught up out here with voice inflections and putting too much energy into body language, all this other type of stuff. And and asking questions. They want somebody to tell them what to do and all this stuff. Don't ask the person, act as if you already doing it. Listen, all of that stuff is a good way to make you look shady. All of that stuff is a good way to make you look shady. You don't want to you don't want to look shady. What you want to do is you want everything above the table in the light clear so that there's no surprises. So what you do is you offer that person your number. Don't even take theirs. Because you know why? Because another thing too is sometimes people, a lot of people are out here so insecure in the dating pool now because it's trash. But a lot of people out here so insecure in the dating pool that when you exchange numbers, the person has buyer's remorse a little bit, where the person is like, "Oh wow, now this potential delusional and potential out there person has my number." But what you're doing is that you giving them your number alleviates that problem. So now they have to call you in order for you to have their number, right? Because if they don't call you, then you won't have their number. So let's clarify let's clarify the 3 of Cups. You have the Justice, King of Cups, 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles. So so the Justice, right, is about still wanting a relationship, but you may be a little bit stressed out. Really don't be. King of Cups, you may end up meeting somebody, could potentially be a party, get together, could meet somebody out there in the street, could meet somebody while you're hanging out with your friends. Basically could meet somebody anywhere, and you think the person is smooth. You like how the person so far is soft spoken, right? um and you're questioning if you should stop taking a break, or kind of um try it one more time. Just as I said, give them your number, don't even take theirs. The 3 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, right? The 3 of Wands and the King of Pentacles is that if you find them, if they're not calling you, if they don't call you, then you obviously know where you stand. You obviously know where you stand. If they refuse to take your number, um, then there's a red flag there. You know what I mean? I do this I've done it many times before. I do this all the time. If a person, because the idea is that the person is supposed to call or text you, right? Whenever it is that they're either ready or right after that. So the situation is that if the person isn't doing that, then obviously the person isn't giving you that call. By definition, they're not giving you that call. And you get off scot-free in that sense, and they get off scot-free because there's not a lot of there's not a lot of games that they could really play. If they don't call you, they can't spin this around and be like, "Oh, well, you Pisces was the one that was fiending so badly and stuff like this to get my number." It's like, how is that one fiending to get your number if I gave you my number and you called me? So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The 5 of Cups, you have the Temperance, the Hanged Man, the Devil. I'm laughing at something else in my head. I'm laughing at that video that I just made prior to this one. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt, trademark. But the 5 of Cups and the Temperance represents this being a situation where you Pisces, right? When you don't mind whenever it is that someone rejects you, that's when you become even more valuable. Because now, see, one thing, and this is why it is that you need to come to me and get a relationship course, get a reading This is why it is that you need to come to me. Part of what it is that they're going to do is reject you, because it's all a part of the game. So part of the game is rejection. Most people who believe themselves to be more higher value than what they actually are usually reject people 7 out of 10. It was actually becoming something like 9 out of 10 times now. And because it's a part of the game. So if you want me to help explain the game to you so you can have a better understanding of it, come and get a reading or a relationship course, one of those two. Okay, and you can ask me some questions. So the thing is that the temperance is that yes, they did it for spite, because these people whom you were trying to get to know, they think of themselves as having so much higher value than you, and that they're trying to see what else is out there, right? The hangman and the devil card it speaks of clip off energy. Both of these does. It speaks of, well, clip off and the tunnels are set, or both. But it speaks of the type of energy where to clarify the wheel of fortune, this is where you have to understand to not take things so personally, because you Pisces, right? Anyone would take it personally if they keep getting rejected over and over and over again, right? Especially if they don't know, especially if they don't have the knowledge. They're going to be like, what is going on? Why am I getting rejected? What's up? I'm trying to be as best as I can, and yet I keep getting dunked on. What's the problem? And the clip off and the devil represents you. First and foremost, one of the best things that you Pisces can do for yourselves to maintain your own internal and external value is for you to decide how far you're willing to try to get at somebody, how far you're willing to go. Okay, what happens after they reject you on the spot? Do you turn around and walk away and respect their space, or do you keep trying even though? It's up to you to decide. Let me know what it is that you think in the comment section below. What's the correct answer, or what's the better answer, right? What's the more wise answer? The clip off represents, again, internal world, having to figure out what's going on with you. Look at the underworld, right? The past the anger, past the rejection. What do you see? The devil is, this is where you Pisces ingenuity is going to have to come on strong and for real, because getting rejected over and over and over again is no joke. So you need the tenacity, you need the mindset. Okay, so comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,500 subscribers by the end of January. Okay, so please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these beautiful videos. Peace.